So why is optimization important? So we're as an industry, we're realizing that there's more going on here than meets the eye. So we're opening up a number of multi-lane roundabouts, and these are not in Ohio, any of these, and I've crossed out where they're located, but it's an important point that there's a lot of projects across the country, multi-laners, that are having excessive amounts of property damage only crashes. As an industry, we sort of are unsure why that's happening sometimes, and we may say, well, they're not injury crashes, so perhaps they're acceptable. But at some point, there's a number of PDOs, there's a number that gets too many to be really considered still safe and really acceptable. So as I look at projects, then I look at projects that I've been involved with over the years, and I say, well, what are the crash rates of these projects? I mean, this is all relatively new as an industry. We've only been putting roundabouts in it for say, about 20 years. I've been at it for 20 years plus, roundabouts. So these are some roundabouts that were open, and these are having, these are less than 20 and less than 10 crashes per year. What's the difference between the projects that are having excessive amounts of PDOs and those that aren't? So that's an urban multi-lane example, and then we'll look at the high-speed rural example and some of the important design principles, foundational design principles for those projects. And we're having anyone who's on the roundabout listserv, anybody? So a handful of you. So there's a roundabout listserv for anyone who's interested. If you want to stay productive during the day, I'd advise not to be on it. But as a consultant who I work day in and day out, month in and month out, year in and year out. Now I'm in my 15th year with MTJ Roundabout Engineering. I track these things. And so there are fatalities occurring across the country at some of our rural roundabouts. So why is that occurring? And again, their blood alcohol level was too high. So they were impaired. Well, I'm not so sure that that's really acceptable response, in my opinion. So here's a project that I was involved with, and it opened in probably 2005 or 6, and it's performing well. So we'll look at that project as well.